Hello everyone and welcome to lecture series of communication skills. I am Dr. Sonia Kauri and today we will discuss presentation skills. In this topic we are going to cover mode of presentation, how to overcome stage fears, how to incorporate quiz and interjections in your presentation, how to analyze your audience, how to retain the interest of audience in your presentation, and how to increase the participation of audience. So what is presentation? Presentation is the process of presenting a topic to an audience. It can be typically a demonstration, an introduction, a lecture, or a speech which is meant to inform, persuade, inspire, educate, motivate, or to build goodwill, or even to present a new idea or product. Now let us talk about mode of presentation. There are mainly four kinds of speech delivery method to whom we call nuances of delivering speech in presentation. These are impromptu, extempore, manuscript, and memorization. What is the meaning of impromptu? When we talk about impromptu, that is to speak instantaneously when someone asks you a question or immediately asks you to say a few words, then it is what? It is speech delivery method of impromptu. Second is extempore. When we give a topic and the speaker thinks on that topic even for a few minutes, he arranges the idea, he speaks after contemplating on the topic, that is called extempore method of speech delivery. And manuscript. Manuscript is reading a full scripted speech. It is useful when messages need to be delivered in precise words, exact data, sequence, and important information that cannot be modified at the time of presentation. Fourth one is memorization method. It requires reciting the scripted speech and you deliver it through your memory. So you are free of notes in hand at that time when you present your presentation. Now let us see how we can overcome the stage fear while presentation. First of all, we must focus our attention from ourselves to the purpose of presentation. Then only we can align the presentation to the true objective of it and make it fruitful. Second, we should avoid those thoughts that create self-doubt and low confidence in us. Third, we should stay calm and relax. We should develop these practices of keeping ourselves normal. We should try to be natural and then only we can be effective. Don't try to be perfect, as it is quite natural to make mistakes. And last not the least, you should make connection with your audience. You should sit or stand in confident, self-assured posture and you should continuously make eye contact with them. We find that quiz and interjections are important manners of making your presentation effective. Now what is quiz? A quiz is a set of questions to make sure you know something about a topic. Quiz is most often used as a light form of a test to involve your audience in your presentation. It can be true-false, it can be MCQ, it can be Phillips type of question. And this is a way to keep your audience involved in the presentation. Interjections. Interjections are those words that add emphasis to any sentence, be it in a presentation, a book, a movie, or just a regular conversation. Interjection brings strong emotion and excitement to any utterance in any presentation. So that is also a way to make your presentation more effective. To make our presentation effective and fruitful, we must analyze audience before we start our presentation. We can remember the analyzing process by taking this word audience as acronym, where A stands for analyzing the primary audience. Out of the people who are sitting in front of you to listen you as audience, there are few people who are opinion holder, who are going to give grades, who are going to approve you or reject you. So these are the people who are called primary audience. Second is understanding. What level of understanding do these people have? Can we use technical words too much? Can we go with jargons, or can we use slant, or which kind of vocabulary we should go with? we see on the basis of level of understanding our audience has. Then demographic feature, what is the age, what is the educational background, and what is the gender of the people who are sitting in front of you as audience. Interest, why are they attending your presentation? What is the cause that they have come to attend your presentation? So you must see that the interest reason should be maintained throughout. Environment. Environment stands for locale where you are going to give your presentation. Is it round table conference room, or it is a big auditorium, or it is your office, or it is your classroom? So you need to take care of them and think accordingly the things required to you as mic, speaker, sitting arrangement, room temperature, etc. Need. What is the need of audience that they are associated with your presentation? You must try to cater the need of your audience. Customization. Which specific interests you need to address during your presentation? You must align that interest throughout. Expectations. What the audience expect from your presentation? You must try to fulfill their expectation. So this is how you can analyze your audience in your presentation. This is how you can analyze your audience before and during your presentation. We must retain the interest of audience throughout our presentation. As we see, the quiz and interjection are the strongest method of retaining the interest of audience in our presentation. But one of the biggest mistake that presenters do is to assume that audience will naturally listen to you because you are speaking. But if you don't get the attention of audience at the very beginning, it becomes difficult for you to gain it afterward because people will not align with you. So to retain the interest of audience in your presentation, you must focus on few things. That why should your audience listen to you? Have you stated the purpose of your speech in the very beginning? Did you try to establish credibility with your audience? And your presentation must have flow in it so that it may keep your audience aligned all the time in it. So audience participation encompasses a broad range of activities, from a simple show of hand to request for brief personal input to role playing and games involved to small group exercises. There are a few simple things you can do to get your audience to participate in your presentation by making it more interactive and more interesting. How? We should add videos wherever we can. We must ask questions during our presentation. We must arrange poll of audience over issues that arise during your presentation. We share glory of our presentation with other people. We should use props. Props are the things that are used to make our presentation more effective. It can include audiovisual aid or any other kind of object that we use in our presentation. These are the web links I have used for making this video. Thank you for watching.